Exercise 9.2. So let us write the formula a to b f of x dx, the limit as sum, integral as limit of sum. The sum is Riemann sum actually. So limit of the Riemann sum is equal to limit n tends to infinity b minus a by n sigma r is from 1 to n f of a plus b minus a by n or r by n, both are okay, into r. A is 0, b is 1. A is the lower limit, b is the upper limit. So 0 and 1. Then you have to find delta x. Delta x is b minus a by n. That is 1 minus 0 by n is 1 by n. And let us substitute all this here. So 0 to 1, 5x plus 4 into dx is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n. B minus a by n is 1 by n. Sigma r is from 1 to n. F of a is 0. 0 plus b minus a by n, that is 1 by n into r or r by n. Okay. B minus a by n, that is 1 by n into r. So that is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r is from 1 to n f of r by n. Now the function here is f of x is equal to 5x plus 4. So f of x is a linear function here. F of x is 5x plus 4. You have x here. So f of r by n will be 5 into r by n. X is replaced by r by n plus 4. So 5r by n plus 4. So this will become now limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r is from 1 to n. In the place of f of r by n, we are going to write 5r by n plus 4. The sigma is for both the terms. So that is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n sigma r is from 1 to n 5r by n, put a bracket here, sigma is for both, plus sigma r is from 1 to n 4. This is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n 5 by n independent of r, sigma r plus sigma r 4. Now this we know, sigma r is equal to, r is from 1 to n, sigma r is 1, so 1 plus 2 plus 3, sigma means plus up to n. It is a sum of the series. So there is n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by n 5 by n sigma r. I am going to replace sigma r by n into n plus 1 by 2 plus sigma 4 is a constant, just take it out, 4, r is from 1 to n, here 1, if you take 4 outside, that means you are adding 1 n number of times, 1 plus 1 plus 1 n times. See, if I add 1 5 times, if your n is 5, sigma r is from 1 to 5 of 1, what will be that? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So you get 5 as the answer, right? If I add 1 5 times. If it is 4, you get 4 as the answer. You are adding 1 4 times. So if it is r is from 1 to n, what will be your answer now? You are adding 1 n time, 1 plus 1 n. So what will be the answer? What will be the final answer? Sigma 1, r is from 1 to 5, no r. That means you are adding 1 5 times, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 5 times, you get the answer 5. If you add sigma 1, r is from 1 to 4 means you are adding 1 4 times. That means the answer will be 4. So I am asking you, what will be the answer here? You are adding 1 n times n. Okay, then when 4 is outside, right? So it will become 4n. 4n. Now limit n tends to infinity. 1 by n is common, remember that. This get cancelled. 5 by 2 n plus 1 plus 4n. Now bring that n inside. Bring the n inside the bracket. So it becomes 5 by 2 n plus 1 by n. So you know that n plus 1 by n is 1 plus 1 by n. Okay, n plus will become 1 plus 1 by n plus this 1 by n, bring it here, 4n by n. So it will become 4. So this term will become 4. Now apply the limit. So you know that 1 by n, limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n is 0. This is equal to this limit. When you apply, this will become 0. So 5 by 2, 1 plus 0 plus 4. There is no n here. This is divided. This n is divided by this. So 5 by 2 plus 4. What is that equal to? 5 plus 8, 2. So the answer is 13 by 2. Again,